How are you Are you alright ไม่ได้ทำภาษาอังกฤษนานแล้วนะเหมือนกับสมองมันอยากจะถ่ายทอดออกมาให้คนไทยได้ฟังกันก็เลยไปอยู่แพลตฟอร์มอื่นบ้างกระโดดไปอันนู้นอันนี้แล้วแต่พลังงานจะดึงไปแต่กลับมาช่อง YouTube กันพี่ได้อะไรอย่างหนึ่งพี่เลยอยากเอามาแบ่งปันเหมือนเดิมป้าจอยชอบเอามาแบ่งปันคืออย่างนี้มันมีปรากฏการณ์ปรากฏการณ์แบบก็รู้อยู่แล้วเนาะพี่จอยก็จะวาดภาพไปภาพนี้หยิบมาเป็นตัวอย่างบ่อยเพราะว่ามันเล็ก แล้วมันหยิบง่ายอยู่ที่โต๊ะทำงานพอดีมันมีปรากฏการณ์แบบว่าเหมือนกับมันก็จะเรียกสับสนก็ไม่เชิงแต่มันเหมือนกำลังประมวลพี่ถือว่าสมองเขากำลังประมวลผลอยู่นะในการที่เราลงมือทำอะไรบางอย่างคือมันมีงานหนึ่งที่พี่จะต้องทำให้เสร็จคือการทำไบโอดาต้าของตัวเองในเรื่องของว่าด้วยประสบการณ์ที่ผ่านมาบวกกับการเล่าเรื่องราวผ่านภาพวาดต่างๆเนาะการแกะอารมณ์ตัวเองก็คือ emotional learning มาเป็นการบริหารจัดการ emotional management ด้วยการผ่านlife lessons ของตัวเองก็คือเรียนรู้ด้วยตัวเอง learning inwards คือเข้าไปรู้อารมณ์เวลา trigger มาหรือว่าแบบ self reflection ก็คือเราพอเห็นเหตุการณ์ต่างๆปุ๊บมันสะท้อนแล้วเราก็จะไปเห็นว่าเราเคยเป็นคนนั้นเช่นอาจจะเป็นผู้ตำหนิคนนั้นหรือเราเป็นผู้ถูกตำหนิเรารู้สึกอย่างไรพี่จะใช้สิ่งต่างๆเนี่ยเป็น reflect กลับมาเพื่อมาเรียนรู้อารมณ์ของตัวเองข้างในแล้วพี่ก็จะกองเอาไว้แล้วก็ถ้ามันเกิดขึ้นซ้ำของพี่เนี่ยจะอนุญาตให้เขามาซ้ำได้แค่3ครั้งภาพต่างๆ flashing เพราะพี่จะเป็นมนุษย์ที่แบบflashing แล้วพี่จะแบบเก็บรายละเอียดได้หมดในหนึ่งภาพโมเมนต์นั้นเหมือนกดชัตเตอร์ปังอย่างเงี้ยพี่จะแกะจากตรงสิ่งนั้นพี่จะไม่ถนัดในการแบบเห็นเป็นบทความหรือตัวหนังสืออะไรเงี้ยอ่านเข้าใจไม่เข้าใจแต่ว่าจะเห็นภาพนั้นแล้วมันจะประมวลรายละเอียดได้ดีกว่านี่คือสมองของพี่อันนี้พี่ก็เลยสงสัยมีความสงสัยนิดนึงคนเราต้องสงสัยไม่สงสัยแบบเห็นอะไรแล้วเชื่อหมดไม่ได้อันนั้นมันงมงายไม่เอาเราต้องเห็นแล้วต้องมาวิเคราะห์พิจารณาหรือ discernment use your discernment when you see something someone some results that attacking you or making you like hey why that person is like doing that and I feel so sad or I'm just like stirring my anger up just like that or okay I got a case there's a guy which I've been working with him for some times and he's kind of like in the stage I would say in the stage of burnout I would say that because it's like non-stop working, not any holiday during a week, and it's really burning out because I used to be at that status before, and I know how hurts the brain was. It's like, well, you did not allow yourself, the body, to even rest like 1 week in a day. Okay. I know that time is timeless, but somehow you have to let the body, rest and then not thinking about your work, your worriness, just let it flow somehow. And so for me, I'm not the kind of that thinking too much at that time because I've been like using so much of the brain and then failure in so many parts, especially the business and financial mainly. And of course for the lovers, all those stops. And so I switch off myself, say, hey, that's enough for me. That's enough. I don't want to be that person anymore. You can cry, you can bang whatsoever, blame yourself, blame others, blame that, this, those, and then I told myself, hey, stop. It's not the time to blame. No more. Will you forgive all those people that like you think they are hurting you? But after you cracking each layer of your emotion, it's no one hurting you. It's yourself. You know why? Because it's you that playing the role in the terms of drama, crying, sadness, and all those actions like you accepting all those pain, all those drama, all those trauma, all those pain, all those whatsoever that cause you the sadness, the unhappiness. It's you. I learned that. I've learned that a lot. So finally, this is a very hard stage for me to step out, because you can forgive others of they might do something bad for you, or you did something bad to them. You ask them for the forgiveness. You forgive them of what they have done things to you. But this is a very hard stage to forgive yourself. To forgive yourself is like, I'm sure you don't like to blame yourself that you are stupid, you are bad, you are, such a blah, 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 in you. But after all those stages, you will see that the results that you are living with at that moment, because I changed myself to live with presence. So I know that, at the moment, it was not any others. It's only like, okay, I would imagine like this. Imagine, okay, create the thing. This is, let's say this is my role, and I am the producer of the movies, the movie production. If I am the main actor in this movie, I have to feel what's the emotion of that actor or actress. And once the movie stop or the scene already cut, you still carrying those emotions within you. Or you want to step back to be the production again. That's how I learned, finally. So I learned that, okay, I know this gonna cause this emotion, this gonna again create another pain, this gonna create another laugh, another smile, and so and so and so. And it's keep repeating, emotions non-stop. It's non-stop. It's really countless. It's infinite emotions. But mainly, I would refer to the Buddha thoughts. It's really 4 major things. It's like love, greedy, anger, and then attach. Just like crazy, or like being drawn to, I don't know how to say in the last one in English, but in Thai it's like the first one is rak is love, lob is greedy, growth is anger, and long is actually, it's the last one is like when this tree, you have to be within it, so it's part of this tree, that's the main thing. But it's so many in details, and I'm learning a lot, try to diffract each one. Like love, what kind of love? Love yourself first, love your family, the one around you, love the social, maybe the workers, the co-worker, colleagues, love the country, love the world, love the nature, it's love. Greedy is like, when you feel like you are, somebody may say selfish, something, but it's actually not. I'm just trying to say that there are so many emotions each day that you have to deal with. So how are you going to deal with it? You wake up like maybe 8, you sleep maybe maximum of 8 hours, but maybe somebody sleep like 4 hours, 5 hours, depends, but the rest of the day you have to deal with all those. It's like automatically. So if you don't find yourself, your inner self, to work with yourself outside, to be like the synchronicity, to be oneness, you will never be dealing with those that will impact you every day. You have to create your own shield to protect, so that you will not go into those emotions and feel drawn out or depressed or burned out or anything. Try to understand each emotion each day, and let it go. Once you understand each one, the feeling, the emotions, the anger, the unhappy, the worriness, overthinking, overgiving, overlove, overjoy, all those stuff. Once you learn it, because that's all about the overwhelm side, overwhelming, and also the under praising, just pull it back. Try to learn this every day, so that once you have to learn it yourself, that how to, because somehow if you bury it underground, and then you put the grass on top of it, that will not be fixed or healing. At the core of the emotion, I call this like a trauma, which I think one of the psychologists, they say PTSD is like the past trauma, something that you have it so deep down that will take the longest time to heal. For example, like the child trauma, the like abuse, or you get beaten when you were a child, or you see a scenery of the shock moment, or the murder, or the harassment, or accident, or something that is so deep within you. That's the hardest part to crack, to heal, or to step out of. I've been inside me and try to, because once I have all this flashcard back, I would think about it, that hey, why this scene pop up again? It was like when I was 10 or 15 years old, and then so I go and then pay some time, pay attention some time to that scene, and then I see, oh, okay, so that's the cause, that's the reason whatsoever, so it's like, oh, I'm not blaming my parents, and it's really cost me or hold me for some time not to step over that. And so that's why I keep repeating and then seeing all this situation or people around me to be in the same, and I don't want to be pulled back to be in that kind of drama anymore. So it's been like, in total, it's about 7 years, to crack all this. I always use the word cracking, encoding, or defragment, and it's very good. It's really like the way that you can understand your mind, your emotion, your feeling, and once you understand your oneness here, you understand others. Whatever they say, you just, okay, maybe good day, bad day to them, who knows, this person might face something, serious illness, or the bad news, something, and so you don't create your own anger, or your own hatred, or your own hate, or your all kind of the bad reaction out. Because I still believe the law of attraction. Once what you have performed to others and make others feel bad, one day you get that back. That's so simple for me, So think before you think, talk before you think, before you talk, and think before you do. That's I think it's international, right, teaching, but in the, as I'm the Buddhist, I'm in Thailand, so I've been hearing this a lot, like คิดดีพูดดีทำดี is like before you think, before you talk, before you do, it's all the outcome from you. So think about others, but not thinking too much. But once you have your truth to say, and also to learn how to see the people that we are in conversation with or communicating with. It's not only being the good listener, but you have to learn how to be a good speaker too. Listening is to understand what they are trying to share your story, and if somebody got a sense, that feeling, what are they trying to say, or they might say something and they're covering up, and then you can sense the energy. That's one thing. That's listening. Listening by sense, listening by ears, depends. Like, I'm all ears, so just like that. That's one thing. Second step now is about speaking in a way that it's your own intelligence. Could be like the intelligence from the book, the intelligence from yourself, emotional intelligence, or the intelligence from the all kind of the textbook, anything. But at the end of the day, you are communicating because you are human, and the humanity needs a society to live with, to learn, to understand, and so you will be a good human being to listen and to speak and share and be in the society. The best version of you is to understand. And I'm here today to say that once you learning in words again, understand each stage, each process, each status, that you will be like, wow, so sci-fi, like what are the inner voice and the smell from somewhere? It's happened, it's kind of like magical happen, and you can prove it by science, that for sure. And somehow you have to learn like the body language, from the, because I'm so curious now, what's the brain is working inside, and the body and the blood and the vein and the vessel and the muscle and all those stuff and the skin stuff, So yeah, I never stop learning. That's the point. The point of not stop learning is because that once you stop learning, meaning that you are enough in the bad way, enough like just like that, when I'm gonna die, just like that, But if you just keep improving, learning means improving, developing yourself, your mind, your thoughts, your life. Live your life, integrating, elevating every day your body, your mind, and your soul together, okay, to be oneness, okay? I hope you find your way to come back home, and feel free to live your life with independence, freedom, and joy, smile, and happiness always, okay? Have a great day. Bye.